Has this ever happened to you guys? You're driving down the road and you pass a church sign and you feel like God put that church sign right there for you to read it that day. I feel like this happens to me all the time. I left work a few minutes ago and I was coming out here to look at Charlie's house to see the progress. Charlie's house is the 15th house that God has sent us the funds and materials and everything we need to rebuild after it was destroyed by Hurricane Helene last year. And I was driving out here and I was thinking about the magnitude of this work and this ministry and how huge it has been, and all the moving parts and all the different people who are still participating and helping, and it's just going full speed ahead. And I passed this church sign and it said, God can use anybody to bring his will to pass. And I drove past it and it was just like, whew, like it just really hit me in the chest, because I know I keep saying this, but it's not about us or about anything that we've done. And we are all just broken tools. But it's amazing what God can do with a broken tool when it's in the hand of the Creator. And I was thinking about this college professor that I had. I went to a Bible college, and in one of my Bible classes, one time in class, he used this illustration. He said, it doesn't matter what your past looks like, what you've been through, the hurts, the struggles, all of your imperfections and your sin and your ugliness. It's kind of like that beautiful quilt that your grandma made. Because I don't know about you guys, but my grandma could take some of the ugliest colors and the worst scraps of the worst fabric that was just hideous and take all of those pieces and cut them up and piece them together and sew them and stitch them and turn them into a beautiful masterpiece. That's what God does with us. That's what he does with our salvation. That's what he does with tragedies like the hurricane and the imperfections that we all possess. He takes the ugly pieces and weaves them into something beautiful. And that's what he's doing here. So I had to turn around. I turned around, I busted a U-turn in the middle of the road and turned around and came back to take a picture of the sign. And now I'm parked right here at the church building in the parking lot because I just had to make this video and tell you guys. Today, no matter what's going on in your life, God can use anybody to bring his will to pass.